nothing changes.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. This is Remy from Royale Gaming, and today's video we are going to play with one of the cards is going to be one of the meta inside of Clash Royale at the moment. So it's going to be the Golem. Now I formed this deck to have like all type of defense as well. So what we're going to do today, I'll show you before we go into live battles. But man, look at the beast in here. I could actually get my golem into level 6. Look at the hit point in there. The hit point is over 5,000, and each hit that he takes on the tower is over 300. So that is awesome. But now let's go into the battle log. Look at the battle log. In the last 24 battles, I've been testing this deck for the past 24 hours, and to be honest, it works really good against different varieties, different decks, and I have lost only 3 out of 24. Now we are in live battle, and we will see how this deck is gonna operate inside of the battle. Now of course my opponent started off his hand actually with a furnace. So when you see a furnace in there, then you will assume that this guy is using probably fast cycle miner deck or goblin barrel deck. So now because I dropped my golem in there, he decided to drop the goblin barrel. Now dropping the goblin barrel indicates that he's going to zap bait me, so I don't want to actually be zap baited by him. So look in here, if I drop my zap right on the tower on the right, on the left, then I would probably lose the whole push going on the right side. Now of course we did take some damage on the left side, bro. We're going to lose the left side. But think about it this way, because we are playing a, well, first of all we're playing a beat down deck. Beat down deck, that means that you rely on your tank. You rely on the other troops to take down everything on their way. Now here's the thing. The thing is, this is a beatdown deck along with a control way to play it. So we have our golem, we have skeleton army, we have the minions and the mega minion. Now the reason that we have the minions and the mega minion in there is because this is going to be really good for you if you want to defend different types of of push coming over at you. Now of course you could use that golem for as a defense. We're going to lose the left tower, but that's okay. But if you're going to use the golem as a defense to take as much the damage, like instead of like having the damage on your tower, then you're gonna have to control your elixir. You're gonna have to know the way to play your minions, the way to play your minion horde. And now of course this is a big mistake from my side, because I should have had that fireball ready and we could have taken that minion horde down before even things started. Now here goes like, another push with his goblin barrel. But you know what, I'm not too worried about what's gonna happen now, because we got the tower all the way, his king tower all the way down to 557. So it's fine. We could take some damage on our tower, but we can't afford to lose it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for another push. Here goes another goblin barrel, so he wants to get as much damage as he could, but the miner goes on the king tower, and now we have the zap ready, so we're going to zap literally everything in there. And the miner along with the minions, they did really good job. Now guys, you could use the minion horde and you could use the minions as well, but I thought if you're going to use the mega minion in there, because the minion horde and the minions, so they can be vulnerable to fire spirits and arrows. So when you have a solid actually air defense like the mega minion, then you have a solid push. You won't be losing your air push along with the arrows. Now the bomber on there, that bomber is going to do some work because we are in the normal time, so we can't really cycle into our cards fairly quickly. So maybe the whole push in here is going to be a waste. but we're going to get the best out of it, which is, I don't think that we are going to get like too much damage on his right side, but the gameplay is all about your opponent, man, is all about your card set. So if your hand is really good, then you will have an advantage over your opponent, but if not, don't worry about it. You will have like the double elixir time. That's where you will need to sort your cards out. So if you have your cards out of proportion, you have 2 minutes to actually sort them down and form a really good hand, and then go for a huge push. Now here goes the lumberjack and the graveyard. Dude, that graveyard is awesome. I want it. I thought that I will get it in my shop tonight, but because it's Epic Sunday, but it wasn't epic at all. Like, I only got the lumberjack, but I bought 1 card of the lumberjack, so hopefully we will get the lumberjack into level 3. See, now goes the Inferno Tower. Look at the Inferno Tower. My zap goes down, but well, that was the worst zap ever, because the tower actually was targeting my golem, and instead of, like, you know, I could have only zapped my the Inferno Tower, which the tower is going to be targeting that golem, and my mega minion would have done more work actually on the tower, but not a problem whatsoever. You know what, I think this guy is actually going to take the right tower, so we will work around it and we will go and take that tower down, because look, this guy is using a golem, he's using a witch, and he's using a bowler, and God knows that graveyard in there. But 22 seconds now, we have to go really crazy on his tower, and we need to get that tower down. Now here goes our miner along with the minions in there. That is going to do the job, and they're going to take the tower down. So right now, 5 seconds left. Now it's time to go aggressive on him. So my golem goes right on the bridge, and while that Inferno Tower is distracted in there, I'm going to drop my skeleton army, and that skeleton army is going to take the whole Inferno Tower down, and my fireball actually goes on that bomber. Right now we have a decent push going on that tower, so we got the tower down to 1360. Not bad at all. Now he's going for a counter push. Now, you know, he's playing the graveyard. I already dropped my golem, so I'm tight on elixir right now, so I will drop my minions right on top on the left side, so I'll let that giant actually do his work. But we got the tower down. Our tower goes down to 530, so that is going to be intense, especially if he dropped the graveyard right now. Now we have a push going. We will drop the golem right in the middle. There goes the graveyard, so I'm just waiting for my skeleton army to be ready, and then we will drop that skeleton army to distract all the spawning skeleton out of the graveyard. But look at our golem is actually on the tower with the fireball. That is going to finish up this game. So thumbs up to this guy, he really did play it good, even though that the graveyard is still brand new, and he did get really good value out of it. Now jumping to the third battle. Sorry. So jumping to the third battle. Now we are playing level 8, so that is going to be a blast. Honestly, it's going to be very easy. So right now the witch goes at the back, so I'll just drop that fireball on that witch, and we will get the tower down all the way to 811. Now goes a level 5 hug with the fire spirits. I'll just let that hug do his work, dude. Like, I'm not going to worry about it. So right now we did one push actually with our miner and the minions in there. He hasn't seen the golem yet, so we will drop the golem and we will go for a push. Hopefully that push is going to finish up the game. Now look at the princess at the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop my mega minion a few tiles away from that golem, and I will use my miner to take the princess down, because you know what, it's all about forming a really good push, and you don't want to be distracted. Now goes an Inferno Tower, so that Inferno Tower should be taken care of by our golem and the minions in there. Fire spirits, really decent ones. So the Golemite in there, they're going to do some work. I think I'm going to throw that fireball, no, but last hit from the Golemite is going to take that tower down. Now let's go. Well, look, I think I will be defending the left side for a little bit, and then we will go, well, in 15 seconds we will go into the double elixir time. So I will drop my golem right in the middle of the arena. So right now we have enough elixir to drop our golem in the arena, and I will follow that with the skeleton army. So the second I drop the skeleton army, dude, he's going to drop his barbarians on the left, which is good. So now we're going to zap everything. So we have literally a living golem going into that tower. So we will follow that golem with our mega minion. So that which is going to target our mega minion, which is sucks in a way. So right now let's drop that fireball. The fireball is going to miss most of the barbarians in there, which is fine, you know. Sometimes you make mistakes, you can't do anything about it. But 25 seconds left inside of the battle till the battle ends. So do you think we will be able to get another tower? Well, let's go for another push. So we have our golem. Here goes the inferno tower. I'm going to zap that inferno tower, and goes the princess down. So we have our minions in there, we have our minor mega minion as well. So, and the golem, last hit, last second, we took the second tower. So that's a win for us. And yeah, this is the way that I'll play it, guys. If you want to try it, give it a go and let me know how you guys go. And this is gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you loved it, give it a thumb up. If you didn't, give it a thumb down. And thank you very much for watching. So this is gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a great weekend and peace safe. This is Rami from Royale Gaming, and I'm signing out. Peace.